Eat more of these foods if you want to improve your kidney health. In this video, we are going to talk about the most misunderstood macronutrient, fatty acids. Fact: you cannot improve your kidney function without a balanced dietary intake of fatty acids. Fat is needed by the body to absorb essential vitamins such as vitamin A, vitamin D, and vitamin E. Fat is the only food group you cannot renounce in a renal diet. There are people eating almost no protein when supplementing special amino acids, and there are people following no carb diets. But you cannot avoid eating fat. Fats are essential for the body, and they are especially important for those with kidney problems. The problem is that very few high-fat foods are healthy for you, and finding the right high-fat foods for a renal diet may be challenging. Many fat sources can be dangerous. Some fats may actually raise your cholesterol, or they may be too rich in dangerous trans fat. So today we are also going to see exactly what to eat and what to avoid. The foods in today's top 5 are rich in monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, proven to help you keep your cholesterol in the right range. And as a plus, they don't have too much phosphorus or potassium. Sounds great, doesn't it? Don't miss our number 1 in particular, because this is the best source of a fatty acid that's strongly linked to improved GFR and lowered creatinine levels. Before that, let's see some of the best oil you can use for cooking and more, starting with an underrated oil with some hidden kidney health benefits. Number 5. Avocado oil. This oil has some incredible kidney healing benefits. Unlike avocados, avocado oil does not contain potassium or phosphorus. And in a recent study, it was found to directly protect the kidneys from the dangers of hypertension by targeting mitochondrial oxidative stress. Avocado oil also contains the highest levels of monounsaturated fats of all oils. It can be used to help lowering cholesterol levels and blood pressure. Another oil you cannot miss is olive oil. Olive oil, especially extra virgin olive oil, is probably the healthiest thing in the world you can add to your salad, maybe even healthier than the veggies themselves. Olive oil is the best friend of your heart, cardiovascular system, and kidneys thanks to its healthy fats, mainly monounsaturated fats. The predominant fatty acid in olive oil is a monounsaturated fat called oleic acid, and it has some pretty amazing peculiarities. It's so powerful at fighting the inflammation, it is actually considered the main reason why the Mediterranean diet is so good for you. Another oil that should always be used is canola oil. This common oil is extracted from the rapeseed plant. It doesn't have as much blood pressure lowering omega-3 as extra virgin olive oil, but it has alpha-linoleic acid. Canola oil also boasts one of the lowest levels of saturated fats, and just like the other oils, it does not contain phosphorus or potassium. There are other oils you can find, but these 3 are definitely the healthiest options. A very important question: what fats and oils should you avoid? Saturated and trans fats. These fats pose a risk for cardiovascular health and kidney health. Meat, baked goods, dairy, and processed foods are often rich in saturated fats. Another thing to avoid is butter, as it is not just rich in saturated fats but also in phosphorus. Even worse than butter, some processed foods also contain trans fats, which should completely be avoided. This type of fats is linked to increased risk for heart disease and stroke. They raise bad cholesterol and are also associated with a higher risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Now guys, if we take a look at this food pyramid, it's clear that someone following a renal diet will need way more high-fat foods than the general population. There are only 3 macronutrients in the diet: carbohydrates, protein, and fats. CKD patients need to restrict protein because they damage the kidneys, especially in the advanced stages of kidney disease. And many also need to restrict carbohydrates, especially those with diabetes or patients that need to control body weight. This makes fats crucial for good health, and oils can really help as they have no phosphorus nor potassium, but they are definitely not enough. Let's take a look at some of the best nuts you can add in a renal diet. Now let's bust the myth on the kidney diet once and for all. Are nuts bad for the kidneys? No, according to modern guidelines, nuts are indeed safe in a renal diet if eaten in moderation. Now, moderation really is key here. In fact, nuts are jam-packed with all nutrients including protein, potassium, and phosphorus. But if you only eat a few per day, you're going to have enough healthy phytochemicals and essential vitamins without overloading on nutrients you don't want. Question: what are the best nuts for kidney health? Almonds should be one of your top choices. Almonds are one of the best sources of magnesium available in a renal diet. Many patients are deficient in this key mineral. Having more of mineral is key for kidney health. It fights high blood pressure, lowers inflammation, and fights diabetes. Almonds are also low in potassium and phosphorus compared to other nuts, and they are very alkaline, great to protect the kidneys. Here's another entry with a hidden benefit: Brazil nuts. Brazil nuts are a rich source of many nutrients, especially the mineral selenium. This is a nutrient that has proven benefits for kidney health. A recent study linked this mineral to a rapid increase in GFR and a decrease in creatinine. But be careful with Brazil nuts. You only want to eat 1 or 2 of these healthy nuts per day. If you want to know more about Brazil nuts and selenium, watch my video up here. Now, if you want to keep your potassium and phosphorus as low as possible, consider macadamia nuts are a delicious option for people with kidney problems. They are much lower in phosphorus than popular nuts like peanuts and almonds. They are also packed with healthy fats, B vitamins, magnesium, copper, iron, and manganese. Another great option, pistachios. Pistachios are an amazing superfood. They're extremely healthy. According to a review of studies on the effect of eating nuts on blood pressure, pistachio intake had the strongest effect of all nuts on reducing blood pressure. And it's great to include this superfood in your diet because it can also help lowering blood sugar levels. Okay, nuts are great and can be consumed in moderation every day, as we have seen, but you cannot base your whole diet on them. So let's take a look at more foods that are rich in healthy fats and that can add some variety to your diet. Number 3, bonus, dark chocolate. Dark chocolate really is a superfood disguised as a tasty treat. If you can't believe this, consider that, according to recent studies, eating small amounts of dark chocolate can significantly lower bad cholesterol levels in just 2 weeks. Another study also linked dark chocolate consumption to better insulin sensitivity. Great for those with diabetes. Various studies also revealed the cardioprotective, neuroprotective, and anti-inflammatory benefits of regular chocolate consumption. Question: won't eating high-fat foods make you gain weight? Let's bust the nutritional myth once and for all. Eating high-fat foods doesn't make you gain weight if you don't overdo it. So don't go wild and always mind portion control. But remember, fats are actually essential, just like vitamins, and crucial for your health. Many high-fat foods have been linked to a wide range of health benefits, including protection against heart disease, diabetes, cholesterol, and other risk factors for kidney disease. Now, this is only true for foods rich in unsaturated fats, such as those I'm showing you today. Foods too rich in saturated fats, and even worse, in trans fats, are not healthy for you. What's really healthy is our next entry. This is a real superfood with proven kidney health benefits. This food, other than being a great source of polyunsaturated fatty acids such as alpha-linolenic acid, has the huge benefit of being able to fight the inflammation. This is something you should eat every day. Number 2, chia seeds. The chia seed is a tiny little powerhouse that can add a lot of benefits to your diet. In Asian cultures, these little seeds were considered the food of the warrior because of their many health benefits. Chia seeds are also very easy to add to your diet. They can be sprinkled dry on top of other foods, or they can be soaked to create a tasteless gel to stir into soups or sauces. This gel can also be used to replace eggs in baked goods and other preparations. Amazingly healthy! There is only one high-fat food with even more benefits than chia seeds. Number 1 is flax seeds. Okay guys, I'm not exaggerating when I say that these last two foods alone can give you a significant health boost. The special fiber in flaxseed binds with cholesterol in the intestine and prevents it from being absorbed. This may result in lowered blood sugar levels, lower cholesterol, and blood pressure. Also, these two foods are the best plant-based source of alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA in short, in existence. This is because ALA is a precursor of omega-3 fatty acids, key for a better kidney health. They protect the kidneys from high blood pressure, cholesterol, and there are even studies suggesting that having more omega-3s in the diet is a valid strategy to fight proteinuria. Now, there is only a problem here. While flax and chia seeds are helpful and provide important nutrients like fiber and magnesium, they are not efficient sources of EPA and DHA. Guys, you need these two nutrients in your diet. And there is only one way to get enough EPA and DHA omega-3 fatty acid in your diet. I've explained it in my video up here. Watch it now to know more. And this is all for today. Thank you for watching.